Hello everyone, XPGamesNL here, today with a very special type of video. Over the years I've made a lot of different video games for just fan projects, or whether it be a ROM hack, or just a little game, little project. I've made a bunch of those, and recently I participated in a game jam that lasted 48 hours, and I decided to, make another game. But this one turned out so well in the little time span that we had that I was like, why to make a video specifically about this particular project, because it was really fun to make, and there's a bunch of stuff that that I put into it, and it was a lot of fun to make. Anyways, the game is called KrengGangBang, and basically the gist of it is that you have to go into a special research lab where they have a house where there may or may not be a mimic which disguises itself as something in the house. It's up to you to find out if there's actually a mimic in the house or if there's not. It's one of those anomaly type games, a bit like Observation Duty in 3D. Exit 8 is probably the best comparison to make in terms of gameplay. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this particular video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, and also quick cool information. You can check the link in the description, which has a link to the itch.io page, where you can actually download the game for yourselves because it's completely free. Anyways, thank you for listening thus far. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and please play the game yourself. I really want to know your opinion. So, yeah, have fun. Hello everybody, XPGamesNL here with a very special video today. Hold on, let me adjust the mic. Come on, stay in position, dumbass. Alright. Wow, what a nice start of the video. Anyways, welcome everybody. Welcome to a very special video. As you might know, I like to make video games, and recently I participated in a game jam of 84 hours long. Yes, you read the title correctly. I made a video game in 48 hours. I did my best to make a very interesting experience, a video game in 48 hours. This is mostly an acid flick, but I did try to, make as much of a game as possible in 48 hours. So I participated in the game jam, I made a game. I guess you could call it horror because it's a little spooky. Yeah, this is the title screen, and you can hear the music that I've made for a previous game in a game jam. But, let's just get started. You'll hear me yap for around 2 minutes in a very bad John Marston-like impression, so I'll be quiet for that, and I'll explain exactly what is going on in the game. We're gonna have fun. Alright, let's get started.
Good morning, Harry. Yes, I know your name. All of us do. Not a surprise, really, after all what you've done. You're quite the feller. Anyways, enough of that. I feel like it would be fair if I introduced myself to you. My name is Rip Van Winkle. Right now, you're on your way to KrengGang's Special Research Lab. You see, we really needed a test subject, and you fit the bill perfectly. A not yet convicted criminal. Passed out in front of our HQ. It really doesn't get any better than that, huh? The government has allowed us to use you for our experiments, so listen up. Yeah, you really wish that you left all those bottles of booze on the shelf now, huh, Harry? I understand the accident was rough though, Harry. But look at it from the bright side. Right now you're a man with nothing left to lose. Just the kind of man we're looking for the job. Anyways, to business. There's been an international threat concerning mimics. You know, the fantasy creatures that disguise themselves as something else. Well, we managed to catch some of those bastards, and we want you to test our training program. If it works, and someone as dumb as you can understand it, we can train people to recognize those idiots. Makes the world safer. Ain't that a nice thought for a man who has nothing to lose, huh? Listen, Harry, you can save others. Oh, and one little detail I almost forgot. If you pass the training program, you'll be rewarded with $500,000. But if you fail too much, I'm afraid we'll have to end your life. We can't put you back out on the street after all. But hey, with that money, your pro cars can start a new life. We should be here soon. Right then. Walk up to the terminal up ahead and I'll explain the rest. I'll see you there.
Alright, so that was a brief introduction given to us by Rip Van Winkle, scientist who I voiced in the game. Basically, the plot of this game is that we're playing as Harry. Harry has nothing left to lose due to an accident that happened. I don't know what the accident is. I didn't have enough time to make up the background lore. Yeah, we're in the game world now, and right now, we're going to do our best to follow the test and do stuff with that. It's pretty cool here. I spend a decent chunk of time just making this little hallway because I spent a lot of work just making the presentation look a little bit nice. These are all from asset packs, by the way. I didn't model these myself. But yeah, shoutouts to that. The link to the game will be on the itch.io page. Reason why is because there's also a link to the asset store packages there so that you can check out who made this awesome stuff. I just put a bunch of props down. And right here, you can see the house that everything is going to take place in. I think this is a pretty sick shot. So yeah, we're just in the big research facility. There's you can die in the void there if you look down. So yeah, we're just gonna, take a look around. This is the house. There's nothing behind the house, by the way. It just exists. There's nothing else interesting. I just needed a big space to put a house in. I put some lights up at the top, and there's like a moon or something shining through the sky. I just decided to make it look a little nice. I made this game with 3 others. And those 2 other people, or with 2 other people, and they mostly spent time, modeling. They spent the most time making sure the interior looked nice, that there was stuff inside of the house. So that's what they did for the most part. I did most of actually all of the programming work, and some of the voice lines, audio design. All of the game logic. That was my work. So we're going to walk up to this terminal here, and if I do that, Rip Van Winkle will start another spiel and start talking about more stuff that we need to know about this game. So let's just go over there, I guess.
There you are, Harry. Was wondering why it took you so long. Anyways, you're goddamn finally here. In front of you, you'll see a terminal. Has 2 buttons. A red and a green one. Now don't just press anything yet. I'm gonna explain something to you. Right, so when you walk into the building, right now everything's normal. I want to give you a chance to take a look at the interior and then take it all in. Say I want you to know what's where and what item has which spot. After you think you've seen enough, you're gonna walk back out of the house, back to the terminal, and then press the green button. Doing so, you'll progress to the next stage. Now, when you press the button, the first one's a freebie. So right now, if you were to press the green button, you get a free point, and you'll need 10 to progress and get out of here with your $500,000. After you press the button, though, something will happen. There might be a mimic in the house after pressing one of the buttons. It's up to you and your brain to figure out if there is actually a mimic in the house or if you're pretending things. Just take a look around the house, and if anything looks unusual to you or something has moved or put in a spot where it didn't belong last time, then immediately run back and push the red button. If you think there's no mimic, though, just smash that green button. Got it? So far, so good. Now listen up. You will have to guess 10 correct times in a row. Whenever you have a correct guess, you'll earn a point. But if you make a mistake, you'll lose a point. Keep that in mind. Now good luck. You'll
So whilst Rip Van Winkle was speaking there, I decided to give you a little tour of the house in the meantime. Basically, how this game works and what Rip says is that this game works a little bit like Observation Duty or like most of the other games. Which game was it? Exit 8, I think it was? The game where you're stuck in a Japanese train station and you need to watch for anomalies and make sure that there's no anomalies before you escape. It's a bit hard to see. Let me go over here. Right here, if you look at my top left corner, you can see a little counter, and this counter indicates how many correct guesses I've gotten in a row. Because if you've watched Exit 8 or any of the other sort of observation duty 3D kind of games, you need to guess if there's an anomaly in the 3D space you're currently in or not. And if there is, then you just do something, an action, so that you say, oh, there's an anomaly, and if there isn't, you do another action. You basically have to guess, and it's going to test your memory and if you've seen certain objects and whatnot. So right now, as Rip Van Winkle explained, I programmed the game to only generate anomalies after you press the button once. So the first time you press one of these buttons, it will be a freebie, as Rip explained. There, you'll get a extra point. He wanted to give you a chance, and I, speaking for Rip Van Winkle, because that's literally me, I wanted to give the player a chance to sort of walk into the house first and take in exactly the layout and everything that's inside of the house before spawning any anomalies. Now, it's pretty remarkable that this all works. I'm quite surprised that I managed to get all of this to work, including the narrative, the audio, the dialogue and stuff, by myself, considering that we had to do this in 48 hours. And in reality, I didn't spend 48 hours on it completely, because I also had to sleep and stuff like that. So I'd say that maybe I worked on this a full day together with my team. Maybe a full 24 hours. Well, I made extra hours because I really wanted to make something really dope. Hence why I may have worked just a little bit extra. But so right now, we're going to actually play the game. I'm going to press the green button because there's no anomaly currently. After that, there is a 60% chance, so if I click on the button, there's a 60% chance that an anomaly spawns. And there's 20 of them in the game. I know all of the locations. And there's also some very spooky audio I placed in the house, because I wanted to have some spooky audio. Is there a cube? No. That's the nastiest one, the cube here. Oh, another very interesting little thing is that a lot of the artwork around the house that isn't just straight up a meme image or something like that has been made by my good friend Romara. Follow them on Instagram, I'll put it in the description. They make some really killer art. I decided, because, you know, he's a good friend of mine, to just hang it up in the house. To just decorate it a little bit. That was my doing, because some of the textures on the paintings wouldn't load, so I had to replace them, so I decided to just grab some images of my PC and of Romara's Instagram. With consent, of course, by the way. See, you have here his tiki drawing here on the desktop of this laptop. So far, I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I know all of the locations of all of the anomalies. Some of them are a lot more, elaborate than others. Look, we have Count Von Count, and we have the Sad Clown, the Tyler 1 Clown. A bunch of this stuff, we just placed in there because it was on my PC. There's this cool little thing here. I really gotta give props to the people, or to my teammates, Noah and Emil, who also worked on this game, for just putting this house together very nicely. I love this piece. This is so good. And this is one of their most recent works, the Chimera from Spy Family. So right now, I don't see any anomalies, which could just be me. There's no one in the shower, and there is no one on this stool. Okay, that means that this house is probably free, because, well, you'll see some of the anomalies, and I don't want to spoil all of them. I do want to at least show off one of the very obvious funny ones. Oh, you might have seen this sticker on the monitor here. That is one of the team members. So, love him. Okay, so we got that one correctly. Let's see. Are there any new anomalies? Could be. I don't know. This seems normal. There's anomalies at the desk there. We don't have the cube anomaly. Like I said, that is the hardest one because it's so incredibly hard to spot. Nothing under the staircase. Keep that in mind if you play the game yourself. You can try it out for free, by the way. If you want to try the game, you can try it for free. I'll put a link in the description to the itch.io page so that you can check it out for yourselves. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. We might actually have no anomalies. Again. Well, that makes for a very boring video. Normally this means that there's a 40% chance that no anomaly generates. You also have a sprint button. If there's no anomaly that generates, that's very rare back-to-back that it doesn't happen. Like, it's a 40% chance that it happens, so that means that it's 2 out of 5. And that also means that 2 out of 5... and then it's 4 out of 10? I don't know. I'm bad with math, but... oh! This wasn't here before. It's a little skeleton looking at the clown. So, for some of the anomalies, like one that we might see later, I had the plans to program in a jump scare that would close the game if you died, which, with the unskippable cutscene, would have been very punishing. But that was a planned game feature, but we didn't have enough time to implement it. Since this was a 48-hour game jam, I'm still very pleasantly surprised I managed to get everything that I managed to sneak in the game, actually. I had a lot of fun with some of the anomalies. Some of them have some really interesting audio design, as well as just some visual design, and the entire anomaly system is also really cool. Okay, so basically, I'll explain what happens next time we push a button, because that's the easiest to explain. This looks normal. The audio's very creepy. I made the audio for a video game that might or might not get released someday. Nothing here. Do we have a normal seat again, or like a normal house? That's very interesting. Did I check the bathtub? No. So, the music that you're hearing is something I composed for a game I wanted to make called The Russian, which is a stupid video game about you being stuck in a bunker and chased by a Russian soldier or something like that. It doesn't matter. I wanted to make a very creepy tune, and I decided to include it here because I've never properly used it, so there you go. Alright. So for you code people who want to learn how the code of this game works, basically when I press this button, Unity will roll a random number. It will generate a random number. If that number is a 0 or a 1, then the game will generate no anomaly. If the number that is being rolled is a 2, a 3, or a 4, which is 3, which is 60%, because there's you can have 2 numbers that are no anomaly and 3 that are an anomaly, so 60%. That there is an anomaly. If it is an anomaly, Unity will roll another random number between 0 and 19, which is linked to a list of anomalies, and it will pick the anomaly from the list with the index that the random number generator had rolled. So right now, if I press this button, Unity has rolled a number, and the number is either the number was either it's between 0 and 4, and depending on what number it is, it says, oh, I have to generate an anomaly or not, and if it generates an anomaly, it will pull a random number. I think that we have a very funny anomaly. Or is that just the lighting? It's just the lighting. Okay. So far, so good, though. There's 20 anomalies in the game currently, and it's very easy to add more. So I might do that. Oh, and by the way, if you ever get too frustrated with the game or just want to have a break, you can always go back to the elevator and enjoy the music that is also on the title screen, which that music is from a game called Disanity. If you want to, I can make a video about Disanity too. It's a game that was also part of a game jam, which I also was a part of. I did the title screen, I did the music for that game. I didn't do too much of the programming, but I did do most of the audio design. So that's what I did there. But you can go back to the elevator if you want to have a little chill and just unwind a little bit. For now, though, let's go back into the house because we didn't check upstairs yet. If this is another non-anomaly seed, I'm going to be very disappointed because I really want... oh, by the way, this is a funny image that was posted on the subreddit. I thought it was pretty funny. So I put it in the house, I had it saved on my PC. If I'm going to be a little bit disappointed if once again an anomaly didn't generate. There's some very funny ones in here, and the fact that it doesn't show them off is kind of disappointing. Yeah, I think we didn't have an anomaly either. This is a very interesting game so far because a good friend of mine, Manyam, he decided to speedrun this game, ridiculous as it is. And for that, you do want to have anomalies because that gives you significantly less time that you have to spend looking around the house if you just spot it. The ones on the bottom floor are very obvious, and you really want to have those because it saves you a lot of time. I managed to complete the run once in like 5 minutes, but I didn't record it, so technically I have the world record, but I have no evidence. So that's not good. Did it? It doesn't bug out, because I have played games in the released build where it just generates a bunch of anomalies. But it seemingly doesn't generate any now. Weird. Also, since this game was made for a game jam, this is an asset flip. If I ever decide to develop this game any further, of course I will remove some of the non-copyrighted stuff or some of the copyrighted stuff, like some of the funny images in there. I will definitely remove those. This looked very clean too, and we were correct again. So far, we have seen very little anomalies, which is kind of disappointing, because this is a video showing off the game. And it's kind of disappointing that we don't have any anomalies to show off right now, which I think is kind of sad. I might just reset the game real quick after this, or just press get something wrong, which sets your count back to 0. Because right now, what's the fun in not seeing any anomalies here, huh? Is this another clean one? You gotta be shitting me. What the hell's up with the RNG in that case? If it keeps... Yeah, what the hell? What the hell? Is this another clean house? You kidding me? Is this another clean one? Oh my god, what is this RNG? Once again, no funny anomalies downstairs. Did I bug out the game somehow? I'm not going to win the game right now. I really want to show off some of those anomalies. But the game just won't let me. Which I think is very sad. That's that. Is there something in here? No. No. Damn it! Did I really bug out the game? This is another clean one. Like, the anomaly system, it works. I know that. I might just have very bad luck here. Right now, though, I don't literally see anything. No anomalies, nothing. This is kind of crazy. That was the elevator music. I was like, I heard the audio cue. Because there are some audio-dependent anomalies in the game. This is crazy, dude. Where are the anomalies? The RNG is bugged. I keep rolling normal seeds. So I'm gonna get the count wrong on purpose and see if it is actually... Okay, the anomalies still spawn, we just had terrible luck. I reset the counter there because I still want to show off some anomalies. Ooh, that's one of them. This is one of the anomalies that can happen. The background screen of the PC. Thank God we got at least one. That clown can get replaced with the background. The background can get replaced. See, now it's different. The background can get replaced. Oh, this is a funny one. This is a funny one. That music, you may have heard it from downstairs, and you may have heard it before in a specific video game called Moment Tag. Hell yeah! Look at my dude just dancing like that, man. He loves it. Oh my god, I love this song. So this is a techno-like song that I made for a video game called Moment Tag, which was part of, you know, my college journey. And it's it slaps. It's uploaded on my channel if you want to listen to it. I might link it in the description. This is a very funny anomaly. I had a lot of fun making this, just having this mannequin dance in the shower. So the anomalies do work. You can hear that from downstairs. It's a very easy to guess anomaly. It's a very neat one to have in your speedruns. Alright, next! I don't see anything here. Yeah, the strings are pretty creepy in this one. Is there anything under the stairs? No. I don't know if we're going to get it in this video. If we don't, then sure, I'll not record it either. I want you to find it out yourself, because there is an anomaly that has this radio make a bunch of static noise. Now, if you wait 40 seconds after the radio starts, around 40 seconds, you'll get a fun little Easter egg that I had a lot of fun putting in the game. And it went, ooh, that's not normal. You know, the little torch here, look at that. That's not normal. The creepy music in the background, gotta love it. So that's not normal, we pressed the red button. So far, so good. Any more anomalies? I don't see any of them. Let's see. Not up here. Not in here. Not there. The painting can change into a cleric beast from Bloodborne. I'll put the link in the description for the artist, as well as it should be on the itch.io page. I think we're good. Oh, there was an anomaly. I missed something. Darn it. That's the frustrating part if you get it wrong. But once you know where everything is, you get very, very much acquainted, and things should be very easy. No. Ah, there we go. That's another anomaly. I love that one. It's kind of funny. So it's just a block with the same sticker that is on the monitor, but then with a cube and a sphere. That's Noah, one of the team members. Very funny man. Love him. Oh, skeleton. So how many anomalies have we had? We've had the man in the shower. We've had the skeleton. We had this change too. So we had, that's 3. We had the Noah in the closet. That's 4. We might be a quarter of the way there, which is still a bit sad. I thought there would be more that we would see by now. Oh, we got the torch, so we're 5. Broken console? No broken console. Nope, this looks like a clean one. Just saying. Might check the bathtub here. This looks like it's clean. Yep, it was. Easy anomaly, please. No. There is a cube that can sit on that one of the chairs in the kitchen, which is probably the nastiest of them all. So nasty, in fact, that I didn't know it was there at first, because I didn't place the anomaly. I just dragged them into a list, and Manyan and we had to dig through all of the anomalies to see if it was actually a thing or not. Okay, so not here. That's the scariest part about this game, is when there is an anomaly, or you think there is, and you're going schizo, but in reality there isn't. You're very afraid to push that green button. Gonna do it anyway right now. There we go, 4 out of 10. Oh, there we go, that's another easy anomaly. So for one of these, this Remy guy from Miximo, I wanted to make a jump scare if you got too close, but we didn't have enough time to program that in. That's one of the funny ones. There's 3 anomalies concerning that Remy character in the game. Oh, this is another anomaly. This chessboard wasn't here previously. Very easy anomaly to spot. So right now I'm showing off more of the anomalies. We had some of the funny ones too, some of the very obvious ones. And now everything downstairs seems to be gone, except for the chair. The game is a little spooky, but there's literally nothing that can kill you. So we didn't have time to program in the kill death mechanics. Those easy anomalies are very, very chill, because it oh, the bottle. That wasn't there before. Those anomalies that the very easy ones, they put you on ease. They're sort of the freebies, and I wanted to include those so that people had a higher chance of beating the game. It would be unfair to hide a cube in the darkness somewhere and have that generate... Oh, skeleton. Another very easy one. To have them generate over and over. So I'm just going to finish the game without showing off all of the anomalies. I want you guys to have something to look at, something to discover when you play the game yourselves, including that anomaly I talked about with the radio static. Make sure to listen for around 40 seconds if you get that. Very fun Easter egg. Let's see. No, there is an anomaly in the closet. This painting is normal. There we go, nothing there. Nope. Nope. And nope. I think this is a normal one. Please let me be correct. Oh, I was wrong. I missed something. No. Well, back to the drawing board, I guess. to try and find those anomalies. You know what I'll do? I'll speed up this part of the video, cut it out, so that you guys don't have to watch me suffer. Alright, so we're back to 7 out of 10, which is somewhat where we left off last time. Let's see if I can bring this home now. If I can clutch the win, which is pretty scary. That's the worst part about the game, not knowing if there's an anomaly or not, which you definitely get better at. Which is hard. Oh, if I do continue the game, I'm definitely going to add an anomaly in this trash can. Just to piss people off. Nope. Not here. Nope, I think this one is clean, and if it isn't, and then I gotta start all over again. Which will be awful. Please! Yes! Alright. Oh, this is a very funny one. So this one is called God in the game files. Which I think is a very funny one. Very obvious anomaly right there. Which means that there's one left. One last anomaly. Or not. Would be very fitting if there wasn't, because this video has been filled with normal houses. So, by the way, just so you guys know, the house doesn't get regenerated. The thing is, the way it works is that these anomalies that are being generated, quote-unquote, the way it works is that when you start the game, they'll all be preloaded, but then they'll be immediately unloaded. And they will be loaded back into the game when their index number gets rolled by the random number generator. So that way, you don't have to worry about those objects that aren't currently in the game being affected or affecting your performance. Right now, I don't see any anomalies. Oh, there it is. That's the final one. So yeah, he can also be in there. Or, well, we've seen this one before. He can be under the staircase, too. So that's another one of the possible anomalies. So now we've got 10 out of 10. Which means that the game, we can finally end this game and get out of here. There was the plan, by the way, that if you got something wrong, to implement some kind of game over game mechanic where you get shot in the head, but in hindsight, it might have been too frustrating if we put that in actually into the game, because that meant that if you just got something wrong, boom, you get shot in the head, the game would be over. We're not going to do that. We're not going to wonder about that too much. Right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna press the red button, and you'll see the glorious You Win screen, which is just this. I didn't have enough time to make a proper You Win screen. So yeah, that is the game KrengGangBang, as it's called. It's a very funny name. Yeah, that's really all I had to show. I hope you really enjoyed. The link to this game will be down in the description. If you want to play it for yourself. Once again, this was a game made in 48 hours. I'm very curious to your thoughts on this masterpiece. I didn't show off like half of the anomalies that you could get in the game. There's like 10 or 12 more that you can find. So I really encourage you to play the game and figure them out for yourself, especially the one with the static radio, because that one was so fun to make, and I put a lot of effort in that. Just wait 40 seconds after the anomaly starts, and you'll hear a little Easter egg. But yeah, that being said, I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to smash the like button if you did. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date for more videos. Thank you so much for watching. Link to the game, once again, will be in the description. Completely free. And I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye!